back to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Today we're going to make Spiedini alla Romana. A week or so ago, Mrs. Rivet was poking around and ran across Lidia Bastianich's recipe for this sandwich, and she shared it with me. And any recipe that has anchovies, olive oil, and garlic in it is a-okay in my book. So that's what we're making today. Down below, I'm going to put the link to her original recipe that I'm following, but I have streamlined it, and I'm going to be making a little bit of variations to make it easier to use. So stick with me, and let's get the sauce started. Alright, over medium heat we got some olive oil, and to that we've added the butter, and we're going to add about 2-3 tablespoons of drained capers, and the rest of that tube of garlic, I'd say that's about 2 tablespoons. Her recipe calls for about 4 cloves of chopped garlic, but as I've said, we're streamlining this recipe for easy to make deliciousness. So let's get that cooking up a little bit. Right, so while this is cooking, we're going to add about a pinch of black pepper to that. After about a minute or so, we've added 2 cans of drained anchovies, and to this we want to chop them up, mash them down, break them up, and mix them all in with the garlic. So join me then. Okay, so you've noticed that the capers are starting to mush down. We got that stirred up. It's smelling real good. We're going to add about a half a cup of white wine to that, along with the juice of 1 lime. Now we're going to bring that to a heavy simmer, and we want to reduce that down to half. While the sauce is reducing, we're going to assemble our sandwiches. We're going to put, we're going to call it, what is this paper? A slice and a half of mozzarella. Then we're going to put, I've drained and rinsed these anchovies, by the way. There. Put another layer of mozzarella. Cap it. I've got sourdough bread here, by the way. And then we're going to butter it generously. Over medium heat in a non-stick skillet, we're essentially making grilled cheese sandwiches here. This is a streamlining from Lydia's very convoluted procedure. So we got the butter side down, so now we're going to butter this side of the bread, so then when it comes time to flip it over, it'll be ready. Alright, so we got some nice gooey deliciousness here. Very simplified recipe. Now let's take this sauce and, as we're supposed to do, we'll just drizzle it over it like this. Now I've tried the sauce. It is absolutely delicious. If you like anchovies, you'll love it, but I will say it is quite salty. I don't know what I could have done to reduce it. Probably rinsed these anchovies prior to adding them in the recipe. That would have helped a lot. So let's give it a try. Alright, let's go ahead and try one. What the heck? Let's take this one. Nice gooey cheesiness, mozzarella and anchovies. Oh yeah. I love anchovies. Next to bacalao, cod. It's my favorite fish. Okay. Sourdough bread, butter, mozzarella. Perfect. The few little fishes in there add pizzazz, go very well with the mozzarella. Let's try a little bit of the sauce. Let's see how that does for the sandwich. Yeah. That amps up that sandwich a lot. Very good. Obviously with the butter and olive oil, it's very rich, but it's good. It balances out the sharpness of the capers and the anchovies, the garlic and the wine, and the lime juice melded together very well. I'll be honest, I don't ordinarily like capers, but I figured if Lydia's putting them in the recipe, who am I to fuss with it that much? I'll change a little bit, but we had capers, so capers are going in. All right, excellent sandwich. This is certainly, 2 pieces would be a solid meal. Again, very rich, very tasty. And take a look at her recipe down below. You'll see how complicated with the egg batter and the dredging and the frying and all, and the toothpicks and the skewers and all that. I said, no, we can do a little bit better. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, people. I always appreciate you. Hope you try this. It's delicious. Take care.